Here we are at Big Creek in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's right on the edge of North Carolina and Tennessee, and it's one of those places that I absolutely love coming to when it comes to moving water. Now, part of photographing moving water is, of course, lighting and glare, whether you're doing rapids or waterfalls. Kind of doing a combination of both here. It's a really small waterfall, kind of trapped in with some rapids. But one of the biggest things that you want to concentrate on is the glare around the rapids. There we go. And as you see, we've got a little bit of reflection in the water. Now, the polarizer, once we put that on, we can start to control that. It's a twisting motion. And this polarizer is actually a two-piece system. Most polarizers are like that, and it has one ring that actually secures it to the camera. The other one adjusts it. Now this is actually going to be a Singh-Ray color combo circular polarizer. Very easy to work with, if I don't drop it. We just screw it on, and remember it's got the two different rings on it. The one that's got a little bit of a grip to it, that's the one that actually secures it to the camera. You want to make sure that that is on snug. You don't have to get a wrench out or anything like that, but you do want to make sure that it's snug. Now once it's on, this front element will actually rotate independently. And that's where the trick to the polarizer comes in. I've already set this shot up, and it's actually set for an exposure without a polarizer. So we're going to go ahead and adjust it a little bit. I'm going to back off the depth of field a little bit. We're going to go with F16. And we're going to watch the histogram. As you see, it's leveling out. We got a lot better exposure. Now we're going to look and see what the effect is. See how the histogram works? See how the water gets darker? That's that effect of that polarizer. Now it's also going and boosting the greens and the blues in a scene as well, which is kind of important here because the water has almost a teal or turquoise color to it, which this filter is really good for bringing out. So we're going to go ahead and look at the exposure once again. I can give it a little bit more. There we go, about 2 seconds. And you see it's right there on the edge of the histogram. My shadows are fine because I've got plenty of detail there. So we're going to go ahead and set the focus. Now what I like to do is manually set my focus in all of my images, and I'll do it at about a hyperfocal distance, which is about 1/3 of the way into an image. There we go. That's pretty sharp right there on that rock. As you see, it's about 1/3 of the way in what I want to be in focus. I've got plenty of depth of field to work with, so I think we're set. We've got the white balance set for a cloudy day, which it is, which is probably the best time to shoot these things. And we're going to go ahead and go with the exposure. Simple as that. Now we got a little bit of a blinky, so we're going to go ahead and back off the exposure just a little bit, and I'm going to do it with increasing the f-stop, and we're going to go again. There we go. Now let's take a look at the water. As you see, we've got that nice silky appearance. That's one of the things that I really, really love. And you can even see a little bit of the green poking out right there at the base of the fall. And again, that's why I come out here so much. So thanks for joining me. I hope you've learned something about circular polarizer, and we'll be working on it some more today.